Lesson number 8, Improving Measurements. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain why breathing and heart rate monitors and digital thermometers can provide more reliable data than traditional methods. You can measure your breathing rate and heart rate by counting them using a timer, but these results can be unreliable. To measure your heart rate, you need to find your pulse in your own wrist, but the pulse is quite faint and it is easy to miss a beat and make a mistake when you count it over 30 seconds. Another problem is that you have to stop the exercise to take a measurement. Sports physiologists need to make measurements of the working of the human body. When they need to find out how exercise affects things like heart rate and breathing rate, they use machines called monitors. These are much more reliable than taking measurements by hand, as they give you a correct result every time. They are also more precise, as they can measure very small values. For example, a thermometer that measures to the 0.01 degrees centigrade is more precise than one that measures to the nearest 1 centigrade. Monitoring equipment like this can cost thousands of pounds. A digital pulse monitor is much cheaper, costing less than £20. It detects the pulse in your skin by sensing the heat from the blood flowing through your wrist or thumb. You can even get pulse meters that clip onto your earlobe. Some pulse monitors can be used while you are exercising. Like the expensive equipment, you can feed the output from some kinds of pulse monitor into a computer to give a permanent record. When you exercise, respiration also produces heat. Your body has methods to cool you down, like sweating, so that your temperature stays constant. But there may be a slight rise in your core body temperature. This is the temperature in the middle of your body rather than on your skin. The average core temperature of a person at rest is about 37 degrees C. When you exercise, it might rise by a few tenths of a degree. Physiologists sometimes want to measure these small changes in core temperature. They used to use an ordinary mercury thermometer to do this, which was placed under the tongue. These thermometers are not very precise, measuring the temperature to about 0.1 degrees C, at best. Now, digital thermometers are available. These give a readout in numbers, so you don't need to read from a scale. They are much more reliable and can be as precise as 0.01 degrees C. A digital thermometer senses the temperature and gives a reading when it is stable. This happens more quickly than a mercury thermometer. You can also get expensive digital thermometers or probes that give a continuous output to a computer, like the heart rate monitors.